All right, so we are off to do more yard work today, and I know this seems relatively pointless, but we are going to put this up here onto the tractor mount. Oh, that's pretty loose. I should tighten that. We'll see how it goes. And we'll put this over here like such. There we go, that'll work. Now then, we are going to move this a little bit. Now I know this seems kind of pointless, but from my point of view, I need basically the tractor as a camera mount. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna hedge trim a bunch of this stuff with the weed eater, and then we're also going to go over there and hedge trim a bunch of stuff underneath all that so it's cleaned up. Now I will say that we are using ethanol free. What?
Are you going to till up the dirt at?
I'm not tilling anything. I'm taking this and hedge trimming all of this and around the back and that, and actually I do need to till some over there. Maybe we'll do that in a bit. But first I have to take this apart because I ran the handle around this and I shouldn't have. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. And then this goes like this. And then I gotta open that up. But anyway, like I was saying, so this thing, if you are ever having trouble with your steel equipment, yard equipment, or whatever, I can tell you right now, the best thing you can do is use ethanol-free gas. Now, to prove to you that this is a cold start, this is the exhaust right here. Ice cold. Not hurting me. We'll see how many pulls it takes to get this thing started. Put some new ethanol-free mix in there. And we will fire it up. First pull. Can't get any better than that. So I'm going to put this on. And I will say that this particular model with the hedge trimmer on it actually works really well. In fact, far better than I would have ever expected. Alrighty, let's move on to the next spot, I guess. See, when you take care of your tools, things work relatively easy. We got a whole bunch of this stuff to do today. I don't want to do it. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, it's 80 degrees. But it needs to be done. If I don't do it now, it's just going to be worse later. So, we do it now. I'm going to tip this up one more notch. Just one. There's a bunch of notches. I'll tip it up. Just one. Oh, dang it. Oh. There we go. All right, let me pick this up and head out. Got the whole crew out here working today. cut that off, it'll be fine. Okay. All right. On to the next part. Let's see if we can't get some of this done. What we're going to do is we'll set this down and we will get the loppers and trim some of these up. I'm just trying to take care of some of these beds that everything just kind of sprung up on us in the spring, and all we had was rain, and there was 4 feet of water right here 2 or 3 weeks ago, so that made it difficult. I'll trim some of these up, and eventually I'll get back in there with some weed killer, kill all the weeds. Anything that we can basically hit our head on when we're mowing is what's coming off. And there is enough tree that I am not concerned about whether it lives or dies. Okay, and then same thing with these things. These are just miserable. They just poke you whenever you're trying to do something. We'll come back to that. I need to come in here and dig a bunch of this out to put in rocks. So I gotta get this lightened up either way. Like this pipe right here on the ground is the other end of that pipe over there, which either clogs up or isn't sufficient enough to move the amount of water that comes through this little drainage ditch. So, not to mention, the internet company put a power line like from that box about this far underground across this little creek and then through my lawn randomly and up into the side of the house. I don't use it. I'm very tempted to just cut it and say, that sucks. Just pull it out because this is dumb. I shouldn't have to worry about that. That should be up in the trees or on a pole, because there's a power pole over there that goes across, and then they could have just piggybacked over to the house instead of coming underground. Although in theory that might have messed with their signal since it's fiber optic. Who knows? I don't know. But I don't need it. It's just more BS in my way for accomplishing what I want to accomplish. Now some people say, why wouldn't you just use a chainsaw to do this? Because a chainsaw weighs 15 to 20 pounds. Well, at least it feels like it. Probably doesn't. It's probably closer to like 8 or 9. But after a while, it feels like 15 or 20 pounds. So this is much simpler. It's a good arm workout. All right. So this is all. Oh, my wife just sneezed and scared all the horses in the county. All right, now let's go over here and trim some of this stuff. All right, I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna trim this one, and this one. Now that one, I think I'll hit this with the loppers. Oh man. Oh, there we go. And then this branch right here is dead. So we are gonna fixed it. I also do watch repair. Come on. Maybe a 2-inch branch is a little bit much for these things. Come on. All right, now this one can come off. If it hits my hat, it's getting cut off. That's the rule of hat. Oh, these handles are longer, it would help. Some of these I might need to chainsaw. Like this one, I'm gonna need a chainsaw for that one. I'll take that out. Yeah, some of these are gonna need a chainsaw for. It'll just be faster. Maybe I'll run and grab that real quick. Just clean some of these up real quick. Like that's a big stump we can get rid of. We're gonna need it later anyway. So I'll run and grab that. I need a big tool rack. That'd be helpful. If you're listening, big tool rack, I need a big tool rack. Okay, same thing now. Again, I'll prove it to you. There's the exhaust, ice cold. Absolutely ice cold. Chain tension's a little loose, but it'll work. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna choke it. Oh, I should probably close that. I'm not gonna use the decompression valve. I will just try and start it, see what happens. Not bad.